Welcome everyone to part 2 of my 3-part video. This is Joe Smoke Gaming, and here we are leaving just outside of Tucson, going up through the US 93 up until what is in real life Wickenburg, right where the US 93 and the US 60 intersect at. This is a mobile barrier load that I'm hauling. Again, it's only 500 pounds. Uh, I don't know if that's real weight or if SCS has to add the proper weight when the full 1.29 comes out. There is still some glitches, some bugs, as you will see in this video. Uh, and of course, it's open beta, so you can't expect anything less. But so far, in my opinion, I'm loving the open beta. Besides its normal bugs and normal glitches. And then you'll see too, you might have seen it a little yesterday, I don't think you have, but the signs change when you get to Kingman. And my only gripe, my only hope is that they change all the signs, because you'll see it and I'm like, wow, this is spot on, this is legit, this is real, I like it. And also, I believe the next game change will have New Mexico. Because if you go and select your jobs, you get the bigger map, you get to see the state of New Mexico, you just don't see the cities in there yet. So that should be coming soon, hopefully within the next few weeks. Many people think it's going to happen before the end of this month. I'm one of those people. So we should stick around and see if it is going to be on Halloween or before. Last video I talked about the girl from Chicago, and it could have easily been a touchy subject, but again, this is my page. I get to choose what I want to talk about, and some of the things I talk about may not set easy with some folks. Like today, I want to talk about two different things. One being the horrors of the open road. After we're all with trucking here. I used to drive on the road for a living for this company based out of Michigan, and for the most part, I would stay in the Midwest. I would probably go no further west, and I'm talking about the majority of the time. I would probably go no further west than, I say, Missouri, no further south than Kentucky, and of course I went up in parts of Michigan, all the way up to the Upper Peninsula, drove through Chicago I mean, and then I would go all the way out to the East Coast. But there were times that I ventured out and I went down to places like Texas and Oklahoma and Tennessee, even into like places like New Hampshire, and that's the joy of being over the road driver. You get to see all these beautiful landscapes, these beautiful sights, these beautiful cities that you probably normally wouldn't see if you didn't drive on the road, which made me appreciate the open road that much more. But there is a dark side to it. There is the not so good side of it, and that is the horror stories. I'm starting to hear more of them, as I follow different Facebook groups and pops up on the news or whatever. And there is a danger to driving on the road. You are at times very, very vulnerable, and I've experienced some of my, horror moments with driving on the road. The company I worked for today would traditionally tell you to not stop within like 250 miles, once you get your load, because that's statistically most things won't follow you after that long. And then I've had a few loads, high value loads where, it was mandated by either the receiver, or the sender, to where I could stop within 250 miles. So I would have to make sure that I would literally fill up, do whatever I needed to do before I got to that place. Because once I got that load, was on the road, I couldn't stop it. But I had a horror story. I went to this pilot, I think in Patterson, New Jersey, I'm not sure. And it was a small rinky-dink one. It was only one within like 60 miles. I pull up. I usually, because I drove a Sprinter van, I usually exit it from the back. It gives me an opportunity to always check my load all the time. And right when I stepped out the back, right on the ground, is a set of needles. Now, I'm no junkie, and I'm not a drug user, but I know a needle when I see one. So that was mistake number one. I started to leave then, but I was like, I'm tired, I'm sleepy. I'm just ready to go. And I went in, did what I had to do. This place also didn't have a shower, so that was strike number two. So I went in, got my little food, no hot food, no nothing, so I had to get cold stuff. Went back out to my van, went through the back as usual, had all my shades up, and somebody's trying my door. So our company, they encourage you not to carry weapons with you because you're not really supposed to. But I had some army knives with me, and then what I would do is I had these lights that strapped to your head, and they were able to strap around my seats. So I would strap the light around the seat, and I would put two knives in each strap. Then I had one sitting on this little 3-compartment drawer that I had, just within arm's reach. So in case something did happen, somebody reached through my window, I could just slice them up and move. And so I turned on my van, looked out, person ran off. Not even a few hours later, because now at this point I decided, I'm going to just sleep up front, so I can see who's coming. Some lady comes knocking on my door, and clearly tell she was a druggie. And I cracked it a little bit. She was like, man, I need a fix, man. I'll give you oral sex. I just need $20, $30 so I can go get this hit. And I'm like, lady, I have a wife and a kid at home. I can't do that. So she, come on, I need a fix, whatever. So she left off. I went in and told the people, and I took off. I mean, I was tired as hell, but I drove 60 miles back top out to another rest stop, which was a lot cleaner. I've had situations like that happen. I had situations where I would deliver to someplace at 2 in the morning in a town where you would think that nothing happened, and I delivered a load to this place. I can't remember where it was at. It was 2 o'clock in the morning. It was dark besides, up on the facility. And out of nowhere, someone comes running at me with what appeared to be a big machete. And I kid you not, and then just lucky I happened to turn to my left and see him, because otherwise he would have got me, because I stayed out there for a minute because it was something I was doing on the van. I couldn't get it to work right, so I had to keep doing it in order to close my door. I think that's what it was. And I just happened to turn to my left because they always say watch your surroundings, especially at night when you're making deliveries, because you are, like I said, very vulnerable to these people, especially when you got cargo in the back. And I just happened, like I said, turn to my left, and here he comes running at me with this machete. He had on dark clothes, so I had to hurry up. I didn't even close my van door. The back of my van doors, I just hopped in the car or in the van, and then I sped off for a while, stopped. The police stopped me a little while into me leaving because they see my doors were open, and I explained to them what happened. And I had to file a police report, and I told them that this guy tried to run after me when I was delivering this load down the road. And I said, so I just sped off. I'm not about to sit here and try to hurry up and close the doors, and by then he could have came up, got me, or worse, he could have shot me, But the horrors of the open road are there. Not only that, dealing with the drivers out there, that has to be the most scariest thing. Especially when you're hauling 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 pounds worth of load behind you, and somebody cuts you off and you have to stop on the dime. That's scary because the whole load just shifts straight to the front. Those are the horrors of the open road, folks. I mean, it's real out there, it's real, but I'd like to thank you all for coming along with me, watch this video. Please like and subscribe and share as well. And until next time, folks, this has been Joe Smoke Gaming. Been good. Peace out.